Credibility is the trustworthiness of a source. In this era of fake news, most people are naturally skeptical of many information sources, and that is reasonable. But many people think of trustworthiness as being a black and white issue. Peer-reviewed articles are trustworthy. Social media and news reports are less trustworthy. That is not completely true, or at least it is not that simple. Credibility depends on context. Who created the information, how it was made, the reason it was made, and who it was made for. Also, who is using the information and the reason they are using it are equally important.
Let's compare peer-reviewed articles, a social media post, and a news article using those criteria. Peer-reviewed articles are created by the experts in the field or for the purpose of sharing experimental or observational data or textual analysis. They are written for other scholars, and the process of the writing is what most sets them apart. Writing a scholarly article takes months or even years of research to fully position the work within the prior scholarly conversation. It then requires gathering and analysis of evidence or data, several revised drafts, and most importantly, peer review by other experts in the field who judge the methodology and analysis in the article to be credible. The work required to produce a scholarly article and the peer review process set such articles apart as eminently credible.
Social media posts, on the other hand, can be written by anyone, are usually written, often without research to support opinions or with facts or evidence, and are written to inform or persuade others. To publish a social media post, an editor or social media manager might perform a basic fact check, but often the publishing process consists of a mouse click. News articles are similar. They are written by journalists who are rarely scholars of the subject they are reporting. Good reporters take care to verify the answers to all journalistic questions before publishing a story, but even so, they are often influenced by either left or right-leaning biases, their own biases, or the biases of their readers who must purchase the news story. Journalists have an editor that does a basic fact check and style check, but in the news business, the importance of breaking a story first can sometimes lead to sloppy fact gathering. Also, facts are gathered by interviewing human witnesses, who, even if they truly believe they are relating facts, may be mistaken.
If we stop there, it is easy to see why most people trust peer-reviewed articles and feel compelled to work harder to verify the information they find on news outlets and social media. But what about the last two criteria? Who is using the information and why? What if the person using the information is an historian or a cultural anthropologist or a political scientist? All of these scholars would find the peer-reviewed article trustworthy, even as they read it critically. But they might find equal value in the news stories and social media posts because they provide evidence, primary source evidence, of the mood, attitudes, or beliefs of specific individuals or social groups in a specific time period. In this context, as evidence of mood, attitudes, or beliefs, the news reports and social media posts have significant scholarly value. And academic work is not the only context in which we need information. If you simply want to know whether it's worth the money to buy tickets to the latest blockbuster movie, you don't need a literary analysis of its themes. Reading a bunch of reviews from regular people who watched the movie will be enough for you to make a judgment.
The credibility of an information source depends on the credentials of the person who created it, their intended audience, their reason for creating it, and their process for creating it. Credibility also depends on the user of the information. Why do they need it? So, credibility is contextual.